Just above the server stack, he's got an interesting angle he can work with there. Some mark work being made there by Mark probably earlier in the round, but he's playing by Sandwich, waiting to hold this down. And no, Orglis doesn't clear out Sandwich. And two for Mark, a third! Insane gunplay from Mark, and he gets a fourth of the down on Yeti. He doesn't know it yet, but he has a potential 4K waiting for him to claim if he just gets a little bit aggressive. It might have been called out by his team, and he will make that push happen. Brian now the last alive, and Mark goes for it with the pistol out. Will he get it? Oh yes, a 5K from Mark, walking into every possible angle and absolutely destroying Orglis.
All 5 members of Tempra are still standing, and it looks like they might be able to take yet another player out of Chaos, and Dirtza does. He'll take the head off of Vito, and unfortunately, a 5v2 doesn't look very likely here for Chaos. Kryan's going to have to put a very nice chain of kills together here if he has any chance of this, and he'll start off with Dirtza.
He definitely will on the E1D is being popped in as well to get it with some smoke to try and stop Chaos's, but that is actually not going to happen. Redgriff shuts him down, but instantly being refragged. It's only up to Kryan right now. The CL Gunner team kill coming in right there for P4. Another kill to come in. Kryan is going to be able to bring it back to a one-on-one situation, and P4 is going for the plane right now. Is it being called out? Yes, it is. The pre-fire is missing it, actually. Kryan is not going to be able to stop the plan to go through. He needs to go for the kill, and he will. It's Kryan to go for the clutch right here. A 1v3 to come in. Yeah, quickly put some more rounds into the head, make sure he's actually dead and doesn't stand up to deny this diffuser to go through. It's going to be Kryan.
First minute of the round already gone away.
That's gross. You guys know that's gross. That shouldn't happen.
The second one will go off successfully, however. And in the meantime, Shaiko still holding the skylight angle. Magnet will finally strike for Fnatic, though, picking up the first, but Shaiko's there to strike right back, knocking out Tex. And still waiting for that peak to come in for Mentalist again at the skylight. Shaiko! What? With a double! That might have been a collateral, taking out Magnet and Lusty, and now looking for the last one. He gets it as well. It's an ace from Shaiko with an incredibly bold hold in the middle bar.
Aggressive play now from Yuna, and he's gonna manage to get a shot on Souls. That's an important kill, but it's just looking out of control for FaZe as yet another body hits the floor. This action has been non-stop, and Singularity have been coming out on top almost everywhere. Ion landing some important shots here. He'll get one. Sees the marks for the second. That's big. Diffuser down. Goes to third. Beautiful shot from Ion. Lenda now in another one-on-one, but he only needs to land a single bullet, and he must know that at this point. If it gets to a close on engagement, this could be the shotgun skeleton key for Lenda to win the round. Ion playing very smart. He knows he needs distance to win. He's got the information. The mark's coming out, and he'll get it! A beautiful round from Ion. Lenda goes down, and Singularity, well, they lose a round they really shouldn't have. This to be the longest match in Siege history. That's what I want out of this.
Even though it was, even though we had a limited OT on map number 1, it wasn't the fastest. There you go, joystick. Oh, okay. How does he do it? Kanto, Raketti, and Gogafall. This is a huge breath of fresh air for Empire.
Empire's timing much better in this round so far, but it's going to get a little bit worse as Scyther gets picked off by Pengu. It's a good job to Pengu to bring it back somewhat, though not entirely.
Joystick got that kill on his very final bullet. So a bit of good luck and good aim on his side of things. There's another for Joystick, trying his best to outdo Kanto Raketti in the previous round. Additionally, one of the first kills for Team Empire came onto the Heart Breacher. How about a fourth? Takes down Fabi, and all right, and an ace! What the hell, Joystick?
This action, when I say early, I don't mean into the round. I mean into the execute that's unfolding. Hot and Cold answers back. He's going to continue his good play before getting silenced by Merc. So TSM trades that one off quite quickly. Eclipse under the radar on White stairs. He's able to take out Geo, but not get back to the bomb site. TSM trading admirably so far, leaving Hyper in a final situation now between, what is it, 3 members? Make that 2 as Merc dies. Chala and Bolo against Hyper. Hyper sees one. The second drops. What a clutch from Hyper. In Pillars, he spent the entire part of the round in that exact location, and it pays off. Dark Zero stealing around, and they tie up the map.
Bit of news that just came out.
Let's hear it.
Redeemer joins Rogue as their coach.
Redeem the dream on the coach?
Yeah, dude, that's pretty sweet. Of course, he'll be working with Reaper.
Oh.
Ay.
That's a triple for Cameraman on the red stairs. Going big for his team. And a fourth! Cameraman looking for the ace, and he gets it! What an ace! All from the same spot. MIBR just flustered on this position. And cameraman
the team
from
can push it and still have time to do it. A stun moves in onto Alems, and in the meanwhile, Tex will take him out, finally finishing off the job, and he'll find a second to follow that up as well with the elimination of RXWD. The site now available to be taken by Fnatic, but they've only got 15 seconds to start their defuse.
Rough shift here for Fnatic. They need to work their way in. Shaiko's holding their long haul as well as everyone's fixated on this kitchen door. Shaiko's already worked his way back in, but Rafal actually to stave off Tex. Shaiko with one more, and he gets a diffuser. BDS with 2 rounds.
Fisho will take a bit of his life, but he survives, tries to down the IQ. Marley will clean that up eventually as he whips out the shotgun now. We often see a lot of plays here, so close quarters, but Fisho will be shut down. Worthy's pushed so deep here, and now Milo and Neko need to try and reclaim sight. Milo finds another. Of course, the Rock, the IGL for this team. Can he come up big for Sinister? Neko falls as he goes up wide, and now Milo needs to find all 5. He hasn't got a lot of time that he needs to defend, but he can't really get in position for that plant, but he finds another. This is winnable. Elevate, I don't think have anyone on the roof just yet, and Milo finds 4. Digital isn't on the roof. He almost finds 5. He does! Milo gets the 8. What a play there.
Running out of time, and there's X-Kairos to be used, but Corey's going to find renewals. Probably a second one here if Redgrove is going to get a bit too aggressive with that ARX on Nomad. But no, he's actually going to fall back, and yeah, the jammers are still working. You haven't dealt with them from below because of the pressure the Rogue have put down there. And Corey, what a shot! Predicting Redgrove as he slow peeks around the corner. A lot of work is being done inside of Archives now to go for this take. Secretly finding Rise inside of Fountain. Drone getting all the information that was necessary there for Chaos. Little time left. The Secretly will find one more kill. All onto Corey. He's going to drop one more player. He doesn't need to fight this against Secretly. And Secretly knows he's the one that has to go for it. So close to taking down Corey there, but the pre-fire from Corey hits it. And Rogue, at 6 rounds, guarantee themselves 1 point and #1 position in EU.
That's a major run out again that's been unpunished the second time for Achieved. Will just flail away trying to land some shots. Might have gotten a single one, a 3rd kill for him as Mentalist just dives in the window.
You're not going to be able to watch for those other runouts. Chief's looking for the ace. He'll get the 4K. Beautiful stop there. Lusty's the last attacker, and no ace there for Achieved. Geo picks up the last.
Site pressure, because right now, they don't have any of it. Uh-oh.
Done a good job of clearing, though, and this is going to be tricky potentially here from Lax. Oh, he had players rushing right towards him a second ago as well. Was lined up perfectly. Still going to get the opportunity to try and take out the ace. Get some good damage onto Crazy, but moves just a second too soon there. He had to move, just to be clear. Otherwise, Crazy would have taken his head off, but still not enough time in that position in order to get the full kill on Crazy. So he's going to be okay with backing away, just the damage that he was able to get there.
I'm so very impressed, and now Laxing in the power position. Drop comes in. Is Dream ready for it? Oh, he is, but Laxing gets the better of him. Not very much damage done, and oh my god, ooh. Laxing! He sprays through all of them. Fox8 now peeking the hash, but it's gonna be Laxing for a 4th. It doesn't even
locked down, but he shifts over to go for a gunfight. Pi takes out one, Nella takes out another, but it's gonna be a trade down to the 2 versus 1 for the last remaining member of Rogue to try and stave off Na'Vi. Getting a map and match point is down to Corey. He's currently 4-4 in the round with 1 plant, but he's playing the Jager now with the 416C. Recently got a nerf for a little bit of damage, but it's still a damn good rifle when it comes down to these clutches. The only issue is now, though, is he's going to have to deal with Citizen. He gets Nella, but now they know where he is. Corey's not going to make a move. This might just be a pre-fire for Citizen if this comp comes through. It doesn't even happen, though. Corey doesn't even have to move his crosshair. Citizen walks right into the shot, and Rogue stays alive.
Na'Vi nearly turning that table back on themselves there after Rogue seemed like they had
taken off the board with the mute there, and that was a Nitro gone. You could see that he just threw it at the double door before he was taken down, but couldn't detonate it. Kantor will get a kill onto WTG in a second for himself, and if a player like Kantor can get rolling, this could be tough for Virtus Pro. Our analysts spoke about Kantor before we came into the game and just how influential he can be if he starts getting kills on the board, and that's 2 for him on the round here. We find ourselves 4 versus 1 as Citizen will shut down a mission, and right now this defense is falling apart. Rask, he gets out the tape, he's trying to piece it back together. He's on the super glue now. Happy's really trying to get this one back and build these pieces back into something coherent, but it is still going to be a big ask for him here. He is 1 versus 2 against Pengu and Virtue. Can he separate these into 2 1 versus 1s? That's really what he needs to do now. Pengu and Uno, they need to be very careful. They're stacking up together here, and Rask, he's moving silently. He's like a snake. He's down on his belly. He's looking to get this flank off, and the first one is going to be a free kill onto Uno. He waits. Trigger discipline. He's trying to locate Pengu.
No way.
He needs to be
This
careful.
is so smart.
And he nearly misses the kill for it, but it's a good quad for Rask coming in. Pengu, however, takes the opportunity to get the diffuser down. This is going to be an ace for Rask. Yes, as he finishes it off. Massive play just when they needed it.
I have to blame this one a bit on Citizen though, or basically in the communications. They knew Rask was playing inside of Bakery there.